You thought we were done making a mess. It's morning. We're gonna go for it. We got the FJ in the shop today. You'll remember the FJ. We built this thing. It took us forever to get it put together, like a year of building. We built the motor. It's a 408 LS, and it runs really good. I'm just not happy with it. We're gonna put a cam in it. The reason we're doing that, let me walk you through some stuff here. We took this hunting the other day with Landon. We had some problems. See the melted parts in here? This, not supposed to look like that. So we had a fan, a high-speed fan failure, which shorted out, melted the rest of everything else. To get the fan out, you have to disassemble the whole front end. I figured when I have the front off to put this fan in it, I might as well go ahead and put a Truck Norris cam in it. Make it sound better, make it run better, all of the above. So we're gonna blow the front end of this thing off and go for it. All right, we've got wiring unplugged, fronts off. We just got to take some bolts out and then drain some fluid out of this thing and we'll be into the motor. Let's see. Oh, somebody welded that together. That wasn't smart.
I don't know who that could have
What did you say, Jace?
been. Nothing, I didn't say anything.
I braced up my hood hinges real good and I welded these backs in. Now that bar's stuck in there. We're gonna have to fix that. I just gotta cut the tops. I'll get the plasma cutter and we'll fix that. These hood hinges were, or the hood latches were breaking. And I was going wheeling and I just threw this brace in here and welded it in. Happens that I welded it to this cross brace that I have to take out currently, so we're gonna cut them off now. Fix those later and build the right kind of braces for it.
There we go.
Alright, we're gonna have to pull the trans cooler. I didn't want to. Grab some drain pans. We're gonna leak some fluid. Literally. Alright, let's pull this right out of here. We're about to the antifreeze stage at least. Get some hoses off of it, and we'll see.
We're trying to stay prepared. We'll see how much it catches.
It'll catch some.
Oh!
It's a problem, it runs everywhere down that truss.
All the Jeopardy music.
It's good stuff.
See, Jace.
Yeah, we'll let it rain.
What's next, Jace?
All the stuff off the front of the motor, the water pump, right?
Yep, that's right. We gotta take this whole front stuff off of it. Basically, everything there, all the belt, and then we can pull the timing cover and the balancer. And then we take two plugs out and we roll the motor over and put two wooden dowels down the inside of the motor, which will hold the lifters up. Then we can go ahead and pull the cam out. Then we put the new cam in it, put it back together. We'll see how we did.
That's simple. Just like that.
It's really not super hard, there's just a lot.
Copy that.
This is the plug that went to the fan. It got hot. Center, melted right out of it. I think this used fan I had from the beginning was bad. I don't think it was working properly. So we'll get that new one in there. This thing should stay cool. I've been kicking supercharger ideas around on the FJ forever. It's not going to happen today. I'm not saying it's not happening, but today it's not happening. We're going to get a cam stuffed in this thing, make it sound mean, probably get a little more top end out of it, a few more horsepowers. Basically just make it a little funner. Custom built pieces. I think we'll just try this. Let's see. So this car always ran 210 basically. If you drove it down the highway, it'd get 220, 225, just hotter than I want this thing to be. So I'm hoping that putting this sprawl fan on it is gonna do it. It fixed the tow truck. The tow truck's awesome, never gets hot, runs at 185 most of the time. So I got high hopes for this. You thought we were done making a mess. We weren't. Yep.
We are pretty prepared though. We minimized the damage.
We knew the mess that was about to happen. We're ready to do this. We're gonna pull valve covers, pull rocker arms off, and then we just gotta start building at that point. And then we can pull the front, jerk the cam. It'll go quick. Unless it doesn't. I hope what I'm about to do is even possible, which I'm not sure. I haven't tore this off. You can get it out of here. Oh yeah, no sweat. All right, one off. About done. About left to chat here. I got a breather to pull off the back. She's out. Easy. We're just gonna loosen those up and leave them right where they lay. Isn't that a song? Here comes the rain again.
It's gotta be.
It's a song. It's a real live song. Okay.
We won.
We got one side. I was gonna leave it. I'm gonna pull it out of here. Just as easy to have it out of my life.
One side done.
One side's handled. I put upgraded trunnions and it's got good parts in it. I pressed all that stuff out and put Brian Tooley trunnion bushings, and I mean, it runs good. This is probably stupid what I'm doing. I'm doing it all for a little bit of sound, basically. Some idle chop and a little bit of top end. That's it.
We're doing it because why not?
Well, I had to. I mean, I had to pull the radiator out, Cooper. Here, I'm gonna hand these to you.
Perfect.
All right, we are to pulling the dampener pulley off. Some bolts there, and we're into the heart. We got lots going on in the shop and not a lot of time to take a break to eat. It's nice when you know that you've got some factor mills kicking around. Always fresh, never frozen. They take literally 2 minutes. Super easy, just pierce a couple holes in it, throw it in the microwave, press 2. In 2 minutes, I'm eating that. In a minute after I've got it out of there, I'm done eating it and I'm back to work. Saves tons of time and it's good food.
When it comes to mills, everybody likes variety, and that's one of our favorite things about Factor is there's 35 plus options of mills.
You work hard, so treat your body right with Factor. There's no prep and no mess, just delicious meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, and blackened salmon delivered right to your door.
That one's good.
So head on over to factor75.com or click the link and use code FABRATS to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders.
That's code FABRATS50 at factor75.com.
To get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month's order.
I love Factor mills.
See how much we can get this snap on the bend.
Oh, We're gonna have to heat it up. We got some Loctite going on.
We got some fancy tools here.
Got like a branding iron.
No.
That looks like one, huh, Grandma?
It's like what heats up your branding iron.
It's an,
Oh,
an induction heater.
Yeah, watch, Grandma.
okay. Oh my gosh.
That's
look at
red
that.
hot right now.
I can see that. It changed colors.
Yeah.
Holy cow. And that's cool.
Yeah, it's an induction heater.
I've never seen one of
It's
those.
pretty sweet. So this bolt has Loctite on it. And the only way that I know how to get Loctite off is heat. Oh! That thing's wedged in there tighter than tight. Not much to look at here, but trust me, that's getting hot.
It's trying.
It'll get there, it's gonna start smoking a little bit, and then we're gonna let it set because it's gotta get hot down the bolt to where the actual Loctite is. Grandma,
I can smell it.
do you want to touch it and see if it's hot?
No, I'm not stupid. Go ahead, Cooper. Touch that.
I think she just called you stupid, Coop.
That's not
You don't have to
nice.
take that.
She's threatened
I'm
me
just
quite a few
breaking him
times.
in. Just breaking him
Trust
in.
me, she's all talk sheep. She ain't got nothing to back it up with.
Oh, please. Give me a break. It's changing color.
Well, it's hot.
Yeah.
When that smoke coming off of it tells you that
I
it's
can
hot.
smell it.
We'll get the Loctite broke loose and then we'll pull it off.
But that just concentrates right on that bolt.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing.
We'll let that set a second, see if it'll do what we need it to.
All right. Now you reach in there and touch that and see if it's ready to come off.
No,
I bet I could touch it now.
I'll bet it's still hot. Oh my gosh!
You guys gotta watch this crowbar.
Things-
It's about to snap.
Make sure your shot gets Paul's face.
No, don't get my face. I'm about to blow a blood vein on it.
Yeah, makes good content.
I don't know why that won't come off. We may have bent that bar.
Guarantee we bent that bar.
Yeah.
We might
It had
have to
about a half
tighten
inch
it.
of slope in it.
Yeah. That's tight. We may have to lift it up and go in with an impact gun.
So I was looking to see whether we had enough
Yeah,
room.
we do. We can lift it
suspension
up.
clear it.
We'll lift it up and go for it that way.
Hey, milk?
We're just gonna heat this up some more because that's the only option I got. So.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we got it
Winner.
hot enough that time. Or Tom's just way tougher than me.
I think Paul loosened it up.
He's way tougher than me.
Imagine
Bet.
that bolt's hot.
I'm not touching it for a minute. My socket's hot right now, so
it's smoking.
now I gotta get tri-bar out of there.
Could be interesting.
This little hammer action, she'll come out.
First try.
It's not bad. Little bit of a kink, but not bad. It's gonna be hard, like right until the bitter end.
I know.
It's
She's
just
making you work for it.
Yeah,
Oh, there it goes.
it made me work for it. Got it.
Getting closer.
All right, let's see if we can get to the cam. Tell me that doesn't have to come off. I gotta deal with that bolt.
Bam. One more.
If we can get a wobbly on that thing, we can figure it out here. Will it come all the way out? Oh, come on, little fella. Yeah. Got it. There we go. More parts.
Will it come out? We gotta get rid
No,
of that.
no, this is gonna have to lay over here. So my plan is I'll just loosen the cable or loosen the winch rope. We'll get just enough to dangle it over here out of the way, and then the cam will out the front. But we gotta line some timing marks up first because we're not taking the bottom oil pickup and stuff off. So I want some timing marks lined up so I know everything's good, so it'll go back together. We're currently just rolling timing mark down so that when we put this thing back together, we can have marks all lined up and easy peasy installation. That's what I'm hoping. Can't really see the bottom timing mark, but I can see the top one, so I know where that's at. We got it.
There we go.
All right, last winch bolt, and the winch is not our problem anymore. Then I got 3 cam bolts. We'll pull some plugs. We lost those.
I found it. I know where it is.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just let that rest right there. Don't do anything drastic. Winch is out of the way. Cam should theoretically come out. I think. Yeah, it's gonna make it. All right, these 2 holes right here, that's where we're gonna stick the dowels down in, and that's gonna hold all the lifters up. So we'll have to make a quick rip to the hardware store and get a couple of wooden dowels, and then we should have this. We're gonna go jump in the freight truck, run down to Terry's, the local hardware store, get us some dowels. We need 1/2-inch dowels, so let's go. All right, we made it to Terry's. Let's go see if they got some dowels. I don't see why those won't work right there. I like it. Let's get those. All right, we got our parts. Let's go build a motor. We needed 5/16 and we got 1/2-inch, so we're gonna go ahead and take these back to the store and trade them and get the size we need. We're not gonna bore you with that. We're just gonna be back here putting 5/16 ones in shortly. We have the right parts now, so we'll go ahead and slide that in there. That's it. Cam's coming out. Yep. All right, Cam is coming out. Come on, little Betsy. Oh, come on.
You guys think it's gonna hit?
Why would you even say that, Cooper?
This one we're building in.
It's out.
Oh my gosh.
We are, we're ready. We're going back in. I don't know if this is the final cam choice, but it's a cam choice. So we're gonna go in and we'll see what happens. I know lifters fall out. Everything stay happy. We're winning, Coop. Things are happening. Okay. We almost got a cam again. Is that good or bad? I don't know, but
I have faith it'll be good.
it'll be good. She's in. 1 cam, done. Back together. All right, just because I didn't want to do this again, we got the scope out. We verified dots are lined up. Timing is on. We'll go ahead and torque everything. Put this thing back together.
Some bolts.
You can't tighten them.
Oh, you gotta wait for that gasket.
No, there's LSs are, good thing you asked that, Coop. So LSs are a little different. There's no dowel pins in the front of this cover. If you don't put the dampener pulley back on first, it won't center and your gasket will leak in the front. So always, they make a little tool. I have one coming, I don't have it here yet. As soon as it gets here, then you just slide it in and you can, I should look and see what showed up. Hold on. I've tracked all the tools down that need to be tracked. We're gonna put this dampener pulley in. I think we're in the chips. My eye still hurts, in case you were wondering, Coop.
It's still burnt.
It's still singed. I was walking through the front yard today. I burnt the boxes out there, and an ash floated down and landed in my eye. That should have been my indicator of
You should have been
go
wearing
back
your
to bed.
safety glasses.
I know, in the front yard, right? I can run the death wheel for hours. I'm good to go. Walk through my front yard with something in my eye. All right. Going back together. All right, one side's snug. We'll torque them down, but I'm gonna get the other side all installed. Torque them all at the same time.
Proof that we torque our thing.
We have torque wrenches around here. A guy from Washington gave me this torque wrench. He stopped by and said I don't know if he gave it to me because he thought I needed one because I didn't have one, or just because he was being nice, but he gave me this torque wrench. I use the heck out of it. Just because you guys don't see it all the time doesn't mean it doesn't happen. All right, torqued. Important thing, always unload your torque wrench when you put it away, or she won't be right when you put it back.
What you got, Lane?
I got the new spark plug wires for it. These ones are these the same ones we put on the tow truck?
Yeah, so they got porcelain, so they don't burn on the headers. So I like these. I found them not long ago, and they work.
How are they going on, man?
This one's kind of being a pain. Because the header's kind of smack dab in the way.
These headers are terrible.
Pretty tight. About ready to hear this thing. Well, we got a lot to deal with, actually. We got to do the fan still.
We don't have to do all that. We are gonna see. We're gonna park. That's a vacuum leak we gotta fix. Fan's cooler.
I'll get some more,
I'll slide that forward just a bit.
I'll get some more,
We were a little excited.
I was gonna say something, but
Should have. Let me get one of these loop things.
you're like, no, we don't need all that. I was like, all right.
Yeah, grab a crescent wrench, man, or two of them. We'll tighten that up. And then we can, here, tighten those. Snug it up. There you go. All right, let's try that again. Let's see. Well, it runs again. We'll see if we improved it or hurt it. Time will tell.
we'll try to get up the temperature and then we'll take it for a ride and see what it has.
Now it's on to building fan and all the other stuff. Probably not going to get that today. We'll finish that tomorrow. Went back together pretty quick.
Yeah.
All right, we are dismantling old radiator. We're putting the Ron Davis back in this thing. This is a way better radiator than that one. I think that fan has had problems from day one. That was our issue. That's what I'm gambling on, so I'm going to throw this radiator back in it. And we should be good to go. All right, let's see how close this is to bolting in.
One junk fan.
Sorry. I guess we just cut the rivets off of that. Rivet it back in.
Are these fans the same like size?
Yep.
That makes it way easier.
It's gonna be hopefully easier. I'm not saying it is, but I'm hoping. I have hopes. All right. It's not gonna fit. It's just got harder. So that gets cut out, this gets cut out, that gets welded to this. Tomorrow.
The next day.
This morning, it's a new day. We're still working on the old FJ. We're gonna finish the fan shroud today and get this thing put in. So I've got me a newly used chunk of aluminum. It's a sign. And we're gonna go ahead, mark this out, cut it, bend everything that we need to bend. And then it should be fairly straightforward. I just gotta set this on it, weld it down, cut the middle out of it. We're off to the races. We bolted in. All right, so I'm building fan shroud, which is terribly boring. So I got Coop over here. He's gonna tint some windows. So the 55 is screaming for some blacked out windows in it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep it legal. We're gonna drop the tint when we get up closer to the front. Legal-ish, like we do everything. So we'll set a time lapse up. You'll get to see him do what he does. All right, I think I got this pretty much all knocked out. Bend lines are here. This is cut line. So I'll go get it up on the brake, get it bent out, and then I'll come back and show you guys. All right, we're winning here. Check that out. She is in. Now it's time to cut the whole inside of it out and go to TIG welding and make this thing fit. Let's see what we can do. She's starting to look like something. Basically, I just got to weld it around here. I can rivet the fan back in it at that point, and I can start reassembling. I got to crimp some AC lines, and then we reassemble, put some antifreeze in it, go take this thing for a rip. All right, it's much later. It's getting dark. It's like 6 o'clock, but I've done a whole bunch of stuff today, on and off. I've came and welded a little here and there. The radiator is ready to go in. This is my best piece so far. We've got, the fan is 2 1/4 inches off of the radiator, which should be maximum. It should work. It should cool this thing. If it doesn't, dynamite will cool this thing. There will be one FJ for sale if this fan and radiator combo doesn't cool it driving down the road. It's always cool crawling, but I want to be able to drive it and have it stay cool and have my AC on. So I'm going to go ahead, crimp all the AC lines, and then we'll get cracking on this. Radiator hoses are all hooked back up. I should be able to pour some coolant in this thing. I got one AC hose crimped. I'll put it back on. We'll get the AC box or AC condenser and transcooler put back in the front. We're getting closer. We're gaining. I just got the air rebuilt. I put a little turnip in it to get away from all of the heat down low. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. I don't have the right connector to wire the fan in currently. Basically, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw AC condenser and transcooler back in this thing, and then I'm done with it for the day until some parts show up. Kind of running out of stuff to do, but I need it out of the shop today, so it's going. All right, then boys are packing my top in here for the FJ. She's on. You gotta put all the bolts in it, and she's good to go. Go grab the doors and put them on. There you go. Perfect. Let's do the other side. Okay. There she is.
Look at that.
No dents. This is all I'm gonna get done on this today because I'm waiting for parts to wire the fan up. Next time you'll see us put the front clip on it and go take it for a rip, see if it overheats. It won't, it's gonna be good. But we're not gonna do anything for a while but Onx. We're gonna slam that thing because it's coming up quick and I gotta get it done and get it out of here. Thanks for watching.